So I know this video is probably going to get a lot of dislikes, but I gotta say what I gotta say. Yes, I am quitting Summoner's War, and unfortunately, I have no intentions of returning to the game, so if you want to purchase my account, send me an email. I'm going with the highest offer. If you're wondering about Farmer Phil, I'm giving it to Childish Plays to give away. I don't want to be here for another week monitoring everything and whatnot and then trying to get it out and everything like that. So I sent him a message, but he's asleep right now, so hopefully he gives it away on his channel. One of the main problems I have with this game is the balancing. Since the beginning of the game, there's been such a poor balance between monsters of the same grade. While that's all fine and dandy in some situations, it causes a very large pay-to-win aspect when you combine that with the horrible summoning rates, which you're going to see in this video, and it sets a very horrible situation in which the entire system is essentially gambling. Yep, gambling. Now, I'm sure some of you are thinking, wow, Reafi, you're just pissed you haven't gotten the units you want. And to that, I'm just going to say, have you seen my account, my monster box? I have nearly every top nat 5, and I'm not bragging about it. I'm just saying I've been extremely lucky. I have everything that I could ever ask for. My account is stacked, but I still see these issues in other accounts, and I've seen it among the newer players as well. I'm not mad at my own account. I'm mad at the way the game's mechanics determine who will do better. It's almost completely based on RNG, and a lot of people agree with me on this too. There was a really good post about it, and I agreed with every single point. I think this is one of the things everyone will agree on. For a multi-million dollar company, they should seriously be focused on at least having decent customer service, right? Nope. It's hard for me to say this honestly, but they have one of the worst customer services I have ever experienced. I think it's just one of the main points that that really made me want to quit. When a company doesn't even care enough about the customers to have good customer service, it makes you feel like you don't even matter. That the only thing that they look at you and see you as is a dollar sign, some money, and that really pisses me off. For example, there have been plenty of people who have gotten hacked before the security updates and provided all the details that were needed in order to recover the accounts. Yet they still have not received their accounts. Programs like MobiZen are getting people banned, even though the majority of streamers and YouTubers use it or programs similar to that. And on top of that, it's a total gamble as to whether you'll receive help from them or not. They take forever to respond when they do respond, and most of the times give you copy-paste answers telling you they're deeply sorry, but refuse to help you in any way, shape, or form. Now, of course, I made a video early last week about how I felt the game was dying, and of course, I should have given more context. Most of the people that feel the game is dying are endgame players because, of course, most problems occur when you reach endgame. For all of the beginner to mid-game players, they're still having a lot of fun, and rightfully so. So if you're not an endgame player, you have nothing to worry about. Also, if the game were dying, there would still be a period of stagnation, which would allow you to play even if there was no growth within the game. So you guys don't have to worry about the game going offline or anything of that sort. Don't take my last video as hard fact, but more as my opinion on how I feel the end game is going. If it were not for YouTube, I would have quit the game in 2015. Let me just make that clear. One of the main reasons I kept going with YouTube is because I still enjoyed making videos. And every time I uploaded a video, I had so much fun with Summoners War. The most fun I had all the time was either with TOA Rush over on stream and Twitch and stuff like that, or just making YouTube videos with Summoners War. But that's basically what my audience came for, and now that I don't really enjoy Summoners War, I just don't feel comfortable with making videos. I enjoyed doing the videos and I didn't mind making it solely on Summoners War, but now that my career is taking a huge turn, I don't see any way how I will be able to keep a consistent uploading schedule. I wish I could, but I simply can't make time for YouTube, especially with the lack of interest in the game of Summoners War. I just really don't care about it anymore. Again, on to the soon-to-be career changes going on with me within the next year or two. I also plan going into the military after college as well, so even if I were to continue with YouTube, I would pretty much have to quit it after I graduate from college because I would literally have zero time. I wouldn't even be home to upload videos. So a lot of the free time that I do have away from school will be spent on preparing for that, and I need to take my career much more seriously and step away from the games altogether. I'm sure many people are wondering what's going to happen with the mass summons, and for that I'm just going to have to highly suggest you guys participate in Claytano's No Summon November. It's going to be similar to mine, except for you guys are going to have him summon for you, and to my knowledge, he's actually doing it for prostate cancer awareness, and I seriously respect that. Prostate cancer affects a lot of people, or men. 1 in 8 men are affected by prostate cancer, so if you guys are going to participate in a summon session, please do that or donate to the Prostate Cancer Foundations. That would really make me happy. So since this will probably be my last video on this channel, I'm going to address some arguments from haters or people who disagree with me or dislike me, because fuck it, why not? One of the first arguments is you're quitting because you're not going anywhere in Summoners War. You're not doing good. Not even close to being true. I was in a very successful guild back with Cletus and Club Du Swag when the Brazilians didn't quit. We had multiple legends. We were getting very consistent legends. We pretty much controlled all of Arena. Regretfully, I hate that. But I left due to personal disagreements with Arena, of course, on how the rules were ran. And I ended up leaving and moving to Epic Fail. We had at least 2 legends that I remember while I was there. Within the month and a half of me joining, and I would say that's pretty successful in terms of guild war. Plus, my defense rates were doing well in both guilds. My highest arena rank was 2 weeks after I left Swag. I was just outside of G3, and I was around rank 40 to 50. I ended up running out of wings, but I couldn't push into G3 at the time. I was really close. I was right on the edge. I think if I did arena more, within at least a couple months, I would be hitting G3 pretty consistently. I have the monsters for it. I have the runes for it. I've been told by this by a lot of people. Even Scat Fetus has said that, even though he hates me right now. I've been climbing my way up each time I actually rush and pushing further and further in rank. I've also mentioned many times I have classes at 9 a.m., so I can't stay up extremely late. Combine that, my horrible class schedule, with my disinterest in Arena, and now you know why you never see me up there. But when I do rush, I'm always G2, or right outside of G3. I'd also like to point out that my account has the potential to be G3. It's not just luck. I have the units and I have the runes. It just needs a bit of touching up, and it also needs someone who actually cares about Arena. Of course, one of the funniest parts is when people say it's because I'm no longer rank 1 in TOA hard. I think I've seen a few people say it, but I think the origin of that was from Tyler Durden. I find it funny because I never said I was the best at TOA Rush. First off, I'm not the best at TOA Rush. I just do it because it's a ton of fun for me, and I hate waiting a full month for the reset so I can hang around, or so I can't hang around for the game just for one day of fun in an entire month. I can't do it. And sometimes I can't participate either. Like tomorrow, I'm not going to be able to do TOA Rush. Otherwise, I'd be having this video uploaded after TOA. It's too late for me. I have a test in the morning, again at 9 o'clock, and it's too late for me to stay up for classes. Also, I just like to point out, Tyler Durden, since you like to bring that up as your main argument each time, you bought your account recently. Don't forget that. I saw your original account. It barely Conquer. If you guys don't know what his original account is, it's Kratos. It has like six stars. And I'm not hating on your accounts or anything like that, but don't talk trash if you're going to just use your newly bought account to do it for you. At least wait a bit longer so you actually have an impact on your new account. Because honestly, your arguments carry no weight when you talk about how much better you are. Dude, you bought the account. Buying an account doesn't make you good. Experience makes you good. All right? Give it a bit of time, and then maybe you can start using that as your argument. Next argument is you're just upset your YouTube channel is dying. Again, quite the opposite, actually. My channel has been growing like crazy. I know, surprise, surprise. But of course, in the last 2 to 3 weeks, I have barely uploaded, so my channel suffers from that as well. I mean, at this point, I'm not concerned about the channel as much as I am about my career. Focusing so much on Summoners or on YouTube, it has a toll on your grades. If you want to keep that consistent uploading schedule. So I think for me, it's more of getting my priorities straight at this point. To my fans, I know to many of you, this is going to be pretty bad news. I know you guys are going to hate it, but I've gotten so many good comments about how much I've helped them progress, and I didn't feel like I really made any good videos, but I guess a lot of people really like them, and I'm sincerely glad I've had a positive impact on the gaming community in Summoners War. And I that's what it's all about, really. I started the videos trying to help out people, and I'm ending the videos trying to help out people. So I'm not going to leave you guys empty-handed. If you guys still need help in Farmer Phil related stuff, go watch Nightly Gaming. He just started a series very similar to Farmer Phil. If you guys want some help in like monster reviews or really weird monster testing and stuff like that, or if you guys want to watch a lot of summoning videos, go watch Bagel. He has a lot of that. Childish Plays has a series called Educate and Dominate where he interviews top players. Definitely watch that. That's a really informational type series. Claytano does a lot of high-end arena help as well if you're interested in that. And lastly, if you need TOA help or TOA hard help, check out Orange LOL. She's gotten really far and is progressing incredibly fast. And she's probably the most free, or I should say the least pay to play out of the entire streaming and Summoners War community. Seriously, go check those people out. They're really good. So lastly, sure, it's a little sad for me to leave it all behind, especially with all my fans and YouTube and stuff like that. But honestly, I think this is what's best. Guys, I can't keep spending as much time as I do on YouTube, and I sure as hell do not want to keep playing Summoners War. And eventually it has to end anyways because I'm not going to be around here to do YouTube forever, you know. I'm going to be gone. So it's better to end it now when I'm not enjoying it than to end it later, way down the road when I've, you know, who knows when. Okay, so come to us. Hopefully you take this as a wake-up call if you're watching it, because I've been bugging you guys about issues for over a year now. I brought up the security issues back in May. You guys can go watch that too. I'm not making this up. I told them I was done spending money until they fixed the security. They didn't give two shits. So, I mean, they're not going to listen unless you guys stop spending and try to get their attention on it, because they don't care. They care what's going to make them money. So balance the monsters, improve customer support, and pray that real-time arena is going to be as good as you guys think it will be. Otherwise, your game is probably going to go down the gutter in sales. I'm just telling you that now. I'm giving you a warning. I gave you the warning on security issues, and I'm giving you the warning now on these issues. You guys can either listen to it or just take it for what it is. I'm saying that to come to us, by the way. So keep it real, guys. Good luck with Summoner's War, and I hope you guys enjoyed my videos. I seriously do. I'll read the comments as I head out for the next couple days, but that's pretty much it, guys. All right. See you guys later.